Welcome to the new day, new audiobook, introduction of the book, 30 Days, Change Your Habits, Change Your Life. Marc Reklau sets the stage for a transformative journey that promises to reshape your life by focusing on the power of habit. He asserts that success, whether in personal development, health, career, or relationships, stems from the small, everyday choices we make. Reklau's central thesis is that the habits you form determine your future. The book offers a practical and realistic roadmap for making meaningful changes in just 30 days. The premise of the book is simple. If you change your habits, you can change your life. Reklau believes that everyone has the potential to improve their life by adopting healthier, more productive routines. He focuses on the idea that true change doesn't require radical transformations, but rather the cultivation of small, consistent habits that can be adopted in a manageable time frame. 30 days is the period Reklau believes is enough to start seeing real changes in your life, and the book is structured to guide you through a month-long process of habit formation. Reklau introduces the concept of habit stacking, the idea that new positive habits can be added incrementally to existing routines, making them easier to adopt. Through actionable steps and strategies, Reklau empowers readers to take control of their lives and shift from being reactive to proactive in shaping their futures. He emphasizes that small wins, accumulated day by day, create a ripple effect that leads to long-term, sustainable success. The core structure of the book is based on 30 individual steps, each representing a day in the journey to habit transformation. These steps range from practical exercises to mindset shifts that are designed to reinforce the idea that changing your life is a matter of making the right choices consistently over time. Reklau highlights that this book is not about making dramatic overnight changes, but rather about making steady, manageable improvements that will add up over time to significant transformations. Throughout the book, Reklau draws on his own experiences and the stories of others who have successfully used these strategies to change their lives. His approach is grounded in real-world practicality, making the book accessible and useful for people at any stage of their personal growth journey. Ultimately, 30 days. Change your habits, change your life. Serves as a blueprint for anyone looking to create lasting change in their lives. Reklau motivates readers to take small steps every day to shift their mindset, create powerful habits, and experience a profound transformation. Chapter 1. Change your habits, change your life. In this introductory chapter, Marc Reklau sets the foundation for the book by explaining how habits dictate the outcomes of our lives. The premise is simple but powerful. If you change your habits, you change your life. Reklau emphasizes that success, happiness, and even health are largely determined by the habits you've built over time. Key concepts in Chapter 1. 1. Habits as the blueprint of life. Reklau states that 95% of what we achieve in life is determined by our habits. Your daily routines, often performed unconsciously, are the silent architects of your life. Example: if you wake up every morning and start your day with productive habits, such as meditating, journaling, or exercising, you are more likely to maintain a focused, productive day. Conversely, if you wake up late, check your phone, or procrastinate, your day often spirals into chaos. 2. Awareness is the first step. The chapter highlights that most people live on autopilot, unaware of the habits controlling their lives. Reklau encourages readers to pause and take inventory of their current routines. Example, exercise from the book. Write down all your daily habits from the moment you wake up until you go to bed. Then classify them into two categories. Positive habits, those that bring you closer to your goals, e.g., reading, exercising, saving money. Negative habits, those that hinder your progress, e.g., binge watching TV, procrastinating, overspending. 3. Your current life is a result of your past habits. Reklau points out that your life today is the result of choices and habits you've made over the past months or years. If you want different results, you must change your habits. Example, if you're in good physical shape, it's likely because you've consistently exercised and eaten healthily. If you're struggling financially, it might be due to overspending or not saving consistently. The power of small changes. Changing your life doesn't require drastic measures. Instead, small, consistent changes to your habits can lead to significant transformations over time. Illustration. Reklau compares habits to a snowball rolling downhill. At first, the change may seem small, but over time, it gains momentum and becomes unstoppable. Practical exercises in Chapter 1. 1. Habit audit. Reklau encourages readers to perform a habit audit. Answer the following questions. What are your current daily habits? Which habits are helping you achieve your goals? Which habits are holding you back? Example. Positive habit, reading 10 pages of a book daily. Negative habit, spending 2 hours scrolling social media before bed. 2. Identify your ideal life. Reklau asks you to imagine your ideal life in vivid detail. Write down what a perfect day in your dream life looks like. Then compare it to your current life and identify the habits you need to adopt or eliminate to bridge the gap. Example. Dream life. Wake up early, exercise, work on a meaningful project, spend quality time with family, and have financial stability. Current life. Snooze the alarm multiple times, skip exercise, procrastinate at work, and feel stressed about finances. Solution. Begin by implementing small changes, such as waking up 15 minutes earlier or saving $5 daily. Key takeaways from Chapter 1. 1. Habits determine your future. Reklau reiterates that the habits you cultivate today will shape where you are in 5 or 10 years. The compound effect of habits. Even small positive changes can lead to massive results over time. For instance, replacing 1 sugary drink per day with water can significantly improve your health over months. Chapter 2. Why Habits Matter. In this chapter, Marc Reklau focuses on explaining why habits are crucial in how they control the outcomes in every area of life. The chapter builds on the premise introduced in Chapter 1, diving deeper into the mechanics of habits, their psychological roots, and their far-reaching effects on success, health, relationships, and happiness. Core concepts in Chapter 2. 1. Habits are automatic. Marc begins by emphasizing that habits allow us to function without constantly making decisions. Once a behavior is repeated enough, it becomes automatic, freeing up mental energy for other tasks. Example. Think about how you brush your teeth. You don't actively decide to do it every morning. It's an automatic habit. 2. The habit loop. The author explains the habit loop, a concept from Charles Duhigg's The Power of Habit. Q. The trigger that starts the habit. Routine. The action or behavior. Reward. The benefit or satisfaction gained, which reinforces the habit. Reklau uses this loop to illustrate how both positive and negative habits are formed and maintained. Example. Bad habit. Q. feeling stressed at work. Routine, eating junk food or smoking a cigarette. Reward, temporary relief from stress. Positive habit, cue, seeing workout clothes laid out. Routine, exercising for 20 minutes. Reward, feeling accomplished and energized. 3. Your brain loves habits. Reklau explains that the brain forms habits to conserve energy. This is why habits are so powerful. They require less conscious effort once established. However, this also makes bad habits hard to break because they are ingrained in the brain's neural pathways. Fourth, habits as a double-edged sword. Marc argues that habits can either be your greatest ally or your biggest enemy. Good habits push you closer to your goals, while bad habits create obstacles. Example: good habit: regularly saving a small percentage of your income builds financial security over time. Bad habit: spending impulsively leads to mounting debt. How habits shape key areas of life. 1. Health. Reklau highlights that your daily habits directly impact your physical and mental health. Example: eating a healthy breakfast daily versus skipping it and eating fast food later. Exercising 30 minutes a day versus sitting for hours without activity. 2. Relationships. Small habits like expressing gratitude, listening actively, and showing kindness strengthen relationships over time. Conversely, habits like criticism, ignoring loved ones, or constant negativity erode trust and connection. 3. Career and productivity. Reklau explains that habits such as punctuality, consistent learning, and time management can lead to career advancement. Example: making it a habit to start your day by tackling the most important task instead of checking emails can significantly boost productivity. Practical strategies in Chapter 2. 1. Observe your current habits. Reklau suggests taking note of habits you perform unconsciously throughout the day. Example: exercise. Keep a journal for a week, listing all your habits. At the end of the week, categorize them as positive, neutral, or negative. 2. Identify triggers. Pinpoint the cues that lead to both good and bad habits. This awareness is the first step to modifying behavior. Example: bad habit: snacking on unhealthy food at 3 p.m. Trigger: mid-afternoon energy slump. Solution: replace the snack with a glass of water and a piece of fruit. 3. Introduce positive habits. Gradually, Reklau advises against trying to change everything at once. Instead, introduce one positive habit at a time to increase the likelihood of success. Example: if you want to exercise regularly, start by committing to a 5-minute walk daily, then gradually increase the duration. Examples from the book. 1. Breaking the social media habit. Many people waste hours daily scrolling through social media. Reklau suggests replacing this habit with a more productive one. Q. Feeling bored. Old routine: picking up your phone and scrolling Instagram. New routine: picking up a book and reading one chapter. Reward: gaining knowledge or inspiration instead of mindless entertainment. 2. Building a morning routine. Reklau provides an example of someone who wants to create a productive morning routine. Q. Setting the alarm at 6:30 a.m. Routine: meditating for 5 minutes, journaling for 10 minutes, and exercising for 15 minutes. Reward: feeling energized and ready to tackle the day. Key takeaways from Chapter 2. 1. Habits run your life. Most of what you do daily is habitual, By changing your habits, you can change your life without needing immense willpower every day. 2. Habits require less effort. Over time, once a habit is established, it becomes automatic, making it easier to maintain. 3. Small tweaks create big results. You don't need drastic changes to transform your life. Small, consistent changes to your habits can yield massive results over time. Chapter 3. The Power of Belief. In this chapter, Marc Reklau explores the role of beliefs in habit formation and personal transformation. He emphasizes that before you can successfully change your habits, you must address your underlying beliefs. Reklau argues that your thoughts and beliefs about yourself, both conscious and subconscious, directly shape your actions, which, in turn, define your habits and ultimately your life. Core concepts in Chapter 3. 1. Beliefs drive behavior. Reklau begins by stating that your beliefs about who you are and what you're capable of directly influence your actions. For example, if you believe you are a morning person, you are more likely to wake up early and start your day productively. If you believe you are bad with money, you may unconsciously engage in habits like overspending or avoiding budgeting because your actions align with your belief. 2. Limiting beliefs sabotage progress. Limiting beliefs such as I'm not disciplined or I can't lose weight act as self-fulfilling prophecies. These beliefs block you from taking the actions necessary to create new habits. Reklau explains that many limiting beliefs come from past experiences or negative reinforcement, e.g., being told as a child that you're lazy or not good enough. 3. Beliefs can be changed. The good news is that beliefs are not fixed. You can reprogram your mind to replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Reklau suggests using tools like affirmations, visualization, and self-reflection to change your mental programming. Example. Transform. I'm not good at public speaking into I'm becoming more confident at public speaking every day. Steps to change beliefs. 1. Identify your limiting beliefs. Reklau asks readers to examine their self-talk and identify negative thoughts or beliefs that may be holding them back. Exercise. Write down all the beliefs you have about yourself in different areas of life, e.g., work, relationships, health. Then highlight the ones that are negative or limiting. Example. Limiting belief. I can't stick to a diet. Impact. You avoid healthy eating plans because you assume you'll fail. 2. Challenge the belief. Ask yourself, is this belief true? Where did it come from? Reklau encourages readers to question the validity of their limiting beliefs and look for evidence to disprove them. Example. If you believe I'm not disciplined, think of times when you were disciplined even in small ways, e.g., consistently showing up to work on time or completing a project. 3. Replace with empowering beliefs. Reklau emphasizes the power of reframing. Replace negative beliefs with positive, empowering ones. Example. Old belief, I'm not good with money. New belief, I'm learning to manage my finances wisely and improve every day. 4. Reinforce the new belief through action. Actions strengthen beliefs. Start taking small, consistent actions that align with your new, empowering belief. This creates a feedback loop where your actions reinforce your new belief. Example. If you're building the belief, I am disciplined, commit to a small, manageable habit like drinking a glass of water every morning and stick to it. Each time you follow through, you reinforce the belief that you are disciplined. Techniques for reprogramming. Beliefs. 1. Affirmations. Reklau recommends writing and repeating affirmations daily to rewire your subconscious mind. Affirmations should be positive, present tense, and action-oriented. Example, affirmations. I am in control of my habits. I am confident, disciplined, and focused. Every day, I'm becoming the person I want to be. 2. Visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool for belief change. Reklau advises readers to spend a few minutes each day visualizing themselves as the person they want to become. Imagine yourself already living your ideal life with the habits and mindset you aspire to have. Example: if your goal is to lose weight, visualize yourself exercising, eating healthy meals, and feeling confident and energetic. 3. Surround yourself with positive influences. Reklau stresses the importance of your environment in shaping beliefs. Surround yourself with people, books, podcasts, and content that support your new empowering beliefs. Examples and stories from the book. 1. The story of a procrastinator. Reklau shares an example of a person who believed, "I'm naturally a procrastinator." This belief led them to procrastinate on important tasks, reinforcing the cycle of failure and frustration. Process of change. They challenged their belief by asking, "Is this true? Have there been times when I wasn't procrastinating?" They replaced the belief with, "I am becoming someone who takes action immediately." They started small by committing to completing one task immediately each day, like responding to an email or doing the dishes. Over time, their actions reinforced their new belief, and procrastination became less frequent. 2. The not athletic belief. Another example is someone who believed, "I'm not athletic," which kept them from exercising. They reframed this belief into, "I am someone who prioritizes my health." They started walking for 10 minutes daily, and as they stuck to this habit, they began to see themselves as someone who enjoys physical activity. Key takeaways from Chapter 3. 1. Your beliefs shape your actions. Beliefs act as the foundation for your habits. To create lasting change, you must first address and change your beliefs. 2. Limiting beliefs are learned, not permanent. Many limiting beliefs come from past experiences or external influences. They can be unlearned and replaced with empowering beliefs. 3. Action reinforces belief. Small, consistent actions aligned with your new beliefs help cement them into your identity. 4th, tools for belief change. Use affirmations, visualization, and surrounding yourself with positive influences to reprogram your mind. Chapter 4, How to Create Good Habits. In Chapter 4, Marc Reklau dives deep into the mechanics of creating good habits. He emphasizes that habits are the foundation of success, and by consciously creating positive habits, you can transform every area of your life. Reklau provides a step-by-step guide to establishing habits that align with your goals and explains how to make them stick over the long term. Core concepts in Chapter 4. 1. Small changes lead to big results. Reklau explains that creating good habits doesn't require dramatic changes. Small, incremental improvements can lead to life-altering results over time. This concept is closely tied to the compound effect, where consistent efforts multiply into significant outcomes. Example: exercising for just 10 minutes a day may not seem impactful at first, but over months and years, it can lead to improved fitness, better health, and increased energy. 2. Habits as identity builders. Reklau highlights that good habits are more likely to stick when they are tied to your identity. Instead of focusing solely on goals, e.g., losing weight, shift your mindset to focus on who you want to become, e.g., becoming a healthy person. Example: instead of saying, I want to lose 10 pounds, say, I'm a person who makes healthy food choices and exercises regularly. 3. Start small, the 1% rule. The author emphasizes starting with small, manageable habits that are easy to incorporate into your daily routine. By focusing on improving just 1% every day, you create momentum without overwhelming yourself. Example: if you want to start reading more, begin with just 1 page a day. Once this becomes a habit, you can gradually increase the number of pages. Steps to create good habits. 1. Define your why. Reklau argues that motivation comes from having a strong reason behind your habit. Define the deeper purpose behind why you want to build a specific habit. Example: habit: exercising regularly. Why? I want to feel energetic, confident, and be around for my family as I age. 2. Use triggers to anchor. New habits. Every habit needs a trigger or cue to remind you to take action. Reklau suggests tying new habits to existing routines or environmental cues. Example: if you want to start meditating, use brushing your teeth in the morning as a trigger. After brushing, sit down and meditate for 5 minutes. 3. Simplify the habit. Reklau advises making habits as easy as possible to start. If a habit feels too daunting, you're less likely to stick to it. Example: if your goal is to exercise daily, start with something simple like 5 push-ups or a 2-minute walk. The key is to lower the barrier to entry. 4. Stack habits together. This concept, often referred to as habit stacking, involves linking a new habit to an already established one. Example: if you already have a habit of making coffee in the morning, use that time to start journaling. While waiting for the coffee to brew, write down 3 things you're grateful for. 5. Track your progress. Tracking helps reinforce good habits by showing your consistency. Reklau suggests using a habit tracker or a simple checklist to keep yourself accountable. Example: create a calendar and mark off each day you complete your habit. Seeing a streak of successes can motivate you to continue. 6. Celebrate small wins. Reklau emphasizes the importance of rewarding yourself for small victories. Celebrations create positive associations with your new habit, making you more likely to stick with it. Example: after completing a workout, reward yourself with a relaxing bath or an episode of your favorite TV show. Practical strategies to strengthen good habits. 1. Leverage peer support. Surround yourself with people who encourage and reinforce your positive habits. Reklau explains that accountability partners or groups can significantly improve your chances of success. Example: if you want to eat healthier, join a group of friends or an online community focused on healthy eating. 2. Design your environment for success. Your environment plays a critical role in habit formation. Reklau advises removing obstacles and adding visual cues to make good habits easier. Example: if you want to read more, place a book on your nightstand. If you want to drink more water, keep a water bottle on your desk. 3. Avoid all or nothing thinking. Reklau reminds readers that consistency is more important than perfection. Even if you can't do your habit perfectly every day, the key is to keep showing up. Example: if you don't have time for a full 30-minute workout, do a 5-minute one instead. Common mistakes when building good habits. 1. Setting unrealistic goals. Reklau warns against starting with overly ambitious habits. This can lead to frustration and burnout. Instead, start small and build gradually. Example: instead of committing to running 5 miles a day immediately, start with a 10-minute jog. 2. Relying solely on motivation. Motivation is fleeting, and Reklau emphasizes the importance of creating systems to support your habits. Example: instead of waiting until you feel motivated to exercise, schedule workouts in your calendar and treat them like non-negotiable appointments. 3. Not anticipating obstacles. Reklau advises planning for potential challenges that may derail your habit. Example: if you want to eat healthier but know you'll be busy during the week, prep your meals in advance to avoid relying on fast food. Stories and examples from the book. 1. The Morning Routine Transformation. Reklau shares a story of someone who wanted to start their day more productively. They began by creating a simple morning routine. Cue: the alarm clock rings. Routine: drink a glass of water, meditate for 2 minutes, and write down one goal for the day. Reward: feeling energized and focused for the rest of the day. Over time, this routine expanded into a 30-minute ritual that included exercise and reading, transforming their mornings entirely. 2. From couch potato to runner. Another example involves a person who wanted to start running but felt overwhelmed. They began by putting on their running shoes and walking for 5 minutes each day. Gradually, they added short jogs and eventually ran their first 5K. Key takeaways from Chapter 4. 1. Start small. Focus on tiny, manageable changes that are easy to implement. Consistency is more important than intensity. 2. Anchor habits to triggers. Use existing routines or environmental cues to remind you to perform your new habit. 3. Celebrate progress. Reward yourself for small wins to reinforce your new behavior. 4th, design your environment. Make it easier to follow through on good habits by removing obstacles and adding visual cues. Chapter 5, How to Break Bad Habits. In Chapter 5, Marc Reklau focuses on eliminating bad habits that hinder progress and keep you stuck in patterns of negativity or failure. He emphasizes that bad habits are not permanent. They can be broken and replaced with positive habits. This chapter provides a detailed step-by-step guide to identifying, understanding, and dismantling bad habits effectively. Core concepts in Chapter 5. 1. Bad habits are learned, not innate. Reklau explains that bad habits are behaviors we've unconsciously repeated over time until they became automatic. These habits often arise from environmental influences, emotional triggers, or short-term gratification. Example: a habit like overeating at night may have started as a way to cope with stress or boredom, but became ingrained through repetition. 2. Awareness is the first step. Before you can break a bad habit, you must become aware of it. Reklau emphasizes the importance of identifying the specific triggers, routines, and rewards associated with the habit. Example: if you frequently check your phone during work, the trigger might be boredom, the routine is picking up your phone, and the reward is the dopamine hit from scrolling through social media. 3. Bad habits are hardwired but not unchangeable. Reklau reassures readers that while bad habits are ingrained in the brain's neural pathways, they can be rewired with conscious effort and consistent action. Steps to break bad habits. 1. Identify the habit loop, cue, routine, reward. Reklau encourages readers to break down their habits into the three components of the habit loop. Cue. What triggers the habit? Routine. What action do you take in response to the cue? Reward. What benefit or feeling do you get from the habit? Example. Habit. Snacking on junk food. Cue. Watching TV in the evening. Routine. Eating chips or candy. Reward. Temporary comfort or satisfaction. 2. Replace the routine. Reklau emphasizes that it's easier to replace a bad habit with a positive one rather than trying to eliminate it outright. Find an alternative routine that provides a similar reward. Example. Instead of eating chips while watching TV, replace the snack with a healthier option like fruits or nuts. 3. Change your environment. Modify your surroundings to make it harder to engage in bad habits. Reklau argues that environmental design can significantly impact behavior. Example. If you want to stop drinking soda, don't keep soda in your house. Instead, stock up on water or herbal tea. 4th, reduce exposure to triggers. Reklau advises minimizing or eliminating triggers that lead to bad habits. Example. If you're trying to quit smoking, avoid situations where you would normally smoke, like taking smoke breaks with colleagues. 5. Leverage the power of pain and pleasure. Reklau suggests associating your bad habit with pain and your desired behavior with pleasure. This psychological technique helps reframe your perception of the habit. Example. Think about how unhealthy eating makes you feel sluggish and out of shape. Contrast this with the energy and confidence you feel after eating healthy meals. 6. Commit publicly. Sharing your goal to break a bad habit with others creates accountability, which can increase your chances of success. Example. Tell friends or family that you're cutting back on alcohol. Their support and encouragement can help you stay on track. 7. Track your progress. Reklau encourages readers to monitor their progress in breaking a bad habit. Keeping a journal or using a habit tracker can help you stay consistent. Example. If you're trying to quit biting your nails, note how many days you go without doing it. Celebrate small milestones along the way. 8. Be patient and forgive setbacks. Reklau reminds readers that breaking a bad habit takes time and persistence. It's natural to slip up occasionally, but the key is to get back on track without being too hard on yourself. Example. If you're trying to stop procrastinating but miss a deadline, analyze what went wrong and plan how to avoid it next time. Practical strategies for breaking specific bad habits. 1. Overcoming procrastination. Problem. Procrastination often stems from fear, overwhelm, or lack of motivation. Solution. Break tasks into smaller steps and start with the easiest one. Use time-blocking techniques to allocate specific time slots for focused work. 2. Stopping excessive social media. Use. Problem. Mindless scrolling consumes hours of your day. Solution. Set app usage limits on your phone or replace the routine with a productive activity, such as reading or journaling. 3. Done quitting. Smoking. Problem. Smoking is often tied to stress or social triggers. Solution. Replace cigarettes with deep breathing exercises, chewing gum, or engaging in physical activity when cravings strike. 4th. Reducing junk food consumption. Problem. Junk food is convenient and provides instant gratification. Solution. Meal prep healthier snacks in advance and remove junk food from your home. Stories and examples from the book. 1. Breaking the Netflix binge habit. Reklau shares the story of a person who spent hours every evening binge-watching TV shows. The habit kept them from exercising or reading, two goals they wanted to prioritize. Solution. They replaced watching TV with a new habit of going for a walk or stretching for 10 minutes as soon as they got home. Over time, their desire to binge watch diminished. The coffee shop spending habit. Another example involves someone who spent $10 daily on coffee and snacks at their favorite cafe, which added up to $300 a month. Solution. They identified the cue, walking by the cafe on their way to work, and changed their route to avoid temptation. They also started making coffee at home, saving money and breaking the habit. Common challenges and how to overcome them. 1. Cravings. Cravings are often temporary. Reklau suggests using the 10-minute rule. When a craving strikes, delay acting on it for 10 minutes and distract yourself with another activity. 2. Peer pressure. Reklau emphasizes the importance of explaining your goals to friends or family who may unintentionally encourage your bad habits. Surround yourself with supportive people who respect your decision to change. 3. Lack of immediate results. Breaking a bad habit doesn't yield instant gratification, which can be discouraging. Reklau advises focusing on the long-term benefits and celebrating small victories along the way. Key takeaways from Chapter 5. 1. Breaking a bad habit requires awareness. Identify the triggers, routine, and reward associated with your bad habit. Awareness is the foundation for change. 2. Replace, don't eliminate. Swap your bad habit with a positive alternative that satisfies the same need or reward. 3. Create an unfriendly environment for bad habits. Remove temptations and redesign your environment to make it harder to engage in the habit. 4th, be patient and persistent. Breaking a habit takes time, but with consistent effort and self-compassion, it's entirely achievable. Chapter 6, The Power of Consistency. In Chapter 6, Marc Reklau emphasizes that consistency is the cornerstone of success in building good habits and breaking bad ones. He argues that even the smallest actions, when done consistently over time, can lead to transformative results. This chapter explores why consistency matters, how to develop it, and practical strategies to sustain it. Core concepts in Chapter 6. 1. The compound effect of consistency. Reklau explains that consistent effort leads to compounding results. Small actions performed daily may seem insignificant initially, but over time they yield significant rewards. Example: saving just $5 a day might not seem impactful, but over a year it adds up to $1,825, excluding any interest or investments. 2. Why consistency matters. More than intensity. The author argues that consistency is more important than intense but sporadic efforts. Regular, smaller efforts are easier to sustain and lead to better results over the long term. Example: exercising for 20 minutes daily is more effective for long-term fitness than doing an intense 3-hour workout once a week. 3. Consistency builds momentum. Reklau explains that maintaining consistency creates a sense of progress and momentum, making it easier to stick to your habits over time. Strategies to develop consistency. 1. Start with a clear goal. Reklau emphasizes the importance of clarity when setting goals. Without a clear purpose, it's hard to stay consistent. Action step. Write down your goal in specific, measurable terms. Example: instead of saying, I want to read more, say, I will read 10 pages of a book every day. Set a realistic starting point. Begin with actions that feel manageable and achievable. Reklau advises against overwhelming yourself with ambitious goals initially. Action step. Scale down your goal to something small enough that you can achieve it even on your worst days. Example. If you want to meditate, start with just 1 minute a day rather than committing to 30 minutes from the outset. 3. Build consistency through routines. Routines provide a structure that makes it easier to repeat behaviors consistently. Reklau suggests creating morning and evening routines to anchor your habits. Action. Step. Incorporate your habit into an existing routine. Example. If you want to write daily, make it a part of your morning routine right after having your coffee. 4. Use visual cues to reinforce habits. Reklau highlights the power of visual reminders to keep you consistent. Action. Step. Use sticky notes, habit trackers, or objects in your environment as cues. Example, if you want to drink more water, place a filled water bottle on your desk as a constant reminder. 5. Leverage accountability. Sharing your goals with someone else creates external pressure to stay consistent. Reklau emphasizes the importance of accountability partners. Action. Step. Partner with a friend or join a group where members support each other's goals. Example. If you want to start running, join a local running club or find a running buddy. 6. Reward yourself for staying consistent. Celebrating small milestones reinforces positive behavior and keeps you motivated. Action. Step. Set up a reward system for sticking to your habit. Example. After completing 10 consecutive days of your habit, treat yourself to a movie or a favorite dessert. 7. Track your progress. Reklau stresses the importance of tracking your efforts to see how far you've come. Action. Step. Use a habit tracker, journal, or app to log your daily actions. Example. Mark an X on your calendar for each day you complete your habit. Over time, the streak itself becomes a motivator to stay consistent. 8. Be flexible but persistent. Life happens, and Reklau acknowledges that missing a day occasionally is inevitable. However, the key is to avoid letting one missed day turn into a complete lapse. Action. Step. Create a never miss 2 days in a row rule. Example. If you miss a workout on Monday, make sure to exercise on Tuesday, even if it's a shorter session. Barriers to consistency and how to overcome them. 1. Lack of motivation. Motivation fluctuates, and Reklau explains that relying on it can be a mistake. Solution. Focus on discipline and systems instead. Make your habit automatic so it doesn't depend on how you feel. Example. Lay out your workout clothes the night before to remove decision fatigue in the morning. 2. Overwhelming goals. Reklau warns that setting overly ambitious goals can lead to burnout. Solution. Break big goals into smaller, actionable steps. Example. If you want to write a book, aim to write just 300 words a day. 3. Distractions. Modern life is full of distractions that can derail your efforts. Solution. Create a focused environment. Remove distractions like your phone or TV during the time you've allocated for your habit. 4. Lack of immediate results. Reklau acknowledges that it's easy to lose motivation when you don't see instant results. Solution. Shift your focus from outcomes to the process. Trust that results will come with time. Examples from the book 1. The Power of Writing Daily. Reklau shares the story of an aspiring author who struggled to finish their novel. By committing to writing just 500 words daily, they completed their manuscript in under a year. The key was consistency, not perfection. The fitness transformation, a person who wanted to lose weight started with a simple habit, walking 10 minutes every day. Over time, they increased their activity level and incorporated healthier eating habits. This gradual, consistent approach led to sustainable weight loss and improved health. 3. Financial freedom through consistency. Reklau provides an example of someone who wanted to save money but felt overwhelmed. They started saving just $2 a day. Though it seems small, this habit built financial discipline and eventually allowed them to save for a vacation. Key takeaways from Chapter 6. 1. Consistency is a skill. Like any skill, consistency can be developed through practice and persistence. 2. Small actions compound. Over time, even minor efforts, when done daily, lead to significant results over time. 3. Systems. Beat motivation. Focus on creating routines and systems that make your habits automatic. 4th. Celebrate progress. Rewarding yourself for sticking to your habits reinforces positive behavior. Chapter 7. The role of gratitude in building habits. In Chapter 7, Marc Reklau highlights the transformative power of gratitude and how it influences your mindset, emotions, and ability to build positive habits. Gratitude, he argues, is not just a feel-good emotion. It's a tool for creating a life filled with abundance, resilience, and focus. Reklau emphasizes that by incorporating gratitude into your daily routine, you can shift your mindset to see opportunities rather than obstacles, which in turn strengthens your ability to adopt and maintain new habits. Core concepts in Chapter 7. 1. Gratitude changes your perspective. Reklau explains that practicing gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. This mindset fosters positivity, reduces stress, and creates the mental clarity needed to stay consistent with your goals. Example: instead of complaining about how challenging a new workout routine is, you can feel grateful for your body's ability to move and improve over time. 2. Gratitude rewires your brain. Scientific studies show that regular gratitude practices activate neural pathways associated with happiness and satisfaction. Reklau refers to this as positive neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections based on repeated positive thoughts. Example: writing down 3 things you're grateful for every morning helps train your brain to focus on the positive aspects of your day. 3. Gratitude boosts emotional resilience. Reklau emphasizes that gratitude helps you bounce back from setbacks. When you cultivate a grateful mindset, you're better equipped to handle challenges without giving up on your habits. Example: if you fail to stick to your daily exercise routine, gratitude for the progress you've already made can motivate you to get back on track instead of quitting entirely. Strategies to cultivate gratitude. 1. Start a gratitude journal. Reklau suggests writing down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for every day. This simple practice shifts your focus to the positives in your life. Action. Step: set aside 5 to 10 minutes each morning or evening to reflect on your blessings. Example: I'm grateful for the sunny weather, my supportive family, and the delicious breakfast I had this morning. 2. Practice gratitude meditation. Reklau introduces gratitude meditation as a way to deepen your appreciation for the present moment. This involves sitting quietly and mentally listing things you're grateful for. Action. Step: Spend 5 minutes each day in a quiet space, focusing on people, experiences, or opportunities that bring you joy. Example: think about a loved one who supports you or a past accomplishment that made you proud. 3. Express gratitude to others. Reklau highlights the importance of showing gratitude to people around you. Expressing thanks not only strengthens relationships, but also reinforces your own sense of appreciation. Action. Step up. Write a thank you note, send a message, or verbally express your gratitude to someone who has helped or inspired you. Example: thank a mentor for their guidance or a friend for being there during tough times. 4th, reframe negative situations. Reklau emphasizes the power of gratitude in turning challenges into opportunities. By reframing obstacles as learning experiences, you can maintain a positive outlook. Action. Step: when faced with a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this, and what am I grateful for in this situation? Example: if you lose a job, focus on the skills and experiences you gained there and how they can lead to new opportunities. 5. Visualize your gratitude. Reklau suggests using visualization techniques to amplify your feelings of gratitude. Close your eyes and vividly imagine the people, moments, or things you're thankful for. Action. Step: combine this practice with your morning routine to set a positive tone for the day. Example: visualize the smile of a loved one or the satisfaction of achieving a small goal. 6. Incorporate gratitude into conversations. Make gratitude a part of your daily interactions by acknowledging the good in others. Action. Step: during conversations, highlight something positive about the other person or your shared experiences. Example: I really appreciate how you always listen when I need to talk. Gratitude supports habit formation. 1. Motivation through positivity. Gratitude keeps you focused on the benefits of your habits rather than the effort they require. This positive reinforcement motivates you to stay consistent. Example: if you're building a habit of journaling, feeling grateful for the clarity it brings can encourage you to keep going. 2. Reduces stress and overwhelm. Reklau explains that gratitude lowers cortisol levels, helping you stay calm and focused even when working on challenging habits. Example: if you're overwhelmed by a new fitness routine, gratitude for your progress can reduce stress and help you stick with it. 3. Builds a supportive mindset. By practicing gratitude, you're more likely to attract supportive people and opportunities into your life, creating an environment conducive to success. Example: expressing gratitude to your accountability partner strengthens your relationship and their willingness to help you. 4. Reframes failures as lessons. Gratitude shifts your perspective on failures, allowing you to see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Example: if you fail to stick to your diet for a day, gratitude for the knowledge you've gained about your triggers can help you adjust your approach. Examples from the book. 1. The gratitude shift. Reklau shares the story of a man who felt stuck in his career. By starting a gratitude journal, he began appreciating small wins, like his supportive team and steady income. This shift in mindset motivated him to take small, consistent steps toward a career change. 2. A daily ritual of gratitude. A woman trying to build a meditation habit found it difficult to stay consistent. She incorporated gratitude by ending each session with a thought about something she appreciated. This made her meditation practice more rewarding and easier to maintain. 3. Transforming a negative outlook. Reklau describes someone who struggled with pessimism and procrastination. By reframing challenges with gratitude, e.g., seeing deadlines as opportunities to grow, they became more proactive and positive, leading to better results at work. Barriers to gratitude and how to overcome them. 1. Feeling unworthy or cynical. Reklau explains that some people struggle with gratitude because they feel undeserving or skeptical about its effectiveness. Solution: start small and focus on simple things like the beauty of nature or a kind word from a friend. 2. Inconsistency in practice. Many people abandon gratitude practices because they forget or don't see immediate benefits. Solution: tie gratitude to an existing habit, like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. 3. Dwelling on negativity. Reklau acknowledges that negative thoughts can overshadow gratitude. Solution: counter each negative thought with a positive one. Write it down if needed. Key takeaways from Chapter 7. 1. Gratitude is a skill. Like any skill, gratitude can be developed with regular practice. 2. Gratitude amplifies positivity. Focusing on what you're grateful for boosts your mood and strengthens your habits. 3. Small practices make a big difference. Simple actions like journaling or expressing thanks can transform your mindset and relationships. 4. Gratitude and habits go hand in hand. A grateful mindset supports consistency, resilience, and motivation in building new habits,